So what now? What should I tell to those people, to all of the tennis guys? I'm not sure. The racket is too good for the money, and they will not believe me. That's the problem. I'm an independent reviewer. I don't make money. I don't have anything to do with the Artengo, but still the racket is so good. It's almost on the same level like, let's say, Head Prestige or Wilson Pro Staff, but those people, they won't believe me at all. And that's pretty normal if you see a racket that costs half of the Wilsons or the Babolat or the Heads. Oh my god! And the racket is so good, and if you customize it, it's even better. If you customize it, it really feels like a pro stock. It looks great, the quality control is super, and I'm not sure in today's world where we need to pay for the brands and for the names, what should I tell to those people? That this racket costs $120 or $130 and it's on the same level like a 250 rackets? They won't believe me. And I'm not paid from the Artengo. I'm not affiliated with the Decathlon store. I don't make money by doing this video. But I will tell them the truth. And the truth is that this racket, guys, is awesome. Just go ahead and buy it. Check out my full review right now. So for this racket, for the Artengo TR960 Control Tour 16x19, I had to prepare something special for the beginning, for the first shots of this review, and it took me a while, guys, and I apologize for that, because I fell in love with this racket and I wanted to prove, not only for me but also for you, that this racket is worth every cent. And actually it's worth more than every cent. It's worth more money than actually the racket costs, and that's the best part. It's a kind of I would say it's a spare racket for me. I always have it nowadays in my bag, and then when I want to have some special experience, and not only when I'm playing a match, also when I'm coaching, I grab this racket out, and there are two reactions. First of all, reactions from the crowd, from the people around me. They are always coming to me and, what's that? And I'm like, well, it's an Artengo racket. And they are laughing at me, and I'm laughing at them. And then I play a match with this racket against those people, and I play flawlessly. And I have great feel, I have great power, I have great precision, and these people are like, okay, Artengo, and what's the price? And I'm like, well, 120 American dollars. They are like, what? Yeah, 120. If you can buy one, I'm not sure in the USA, but in the Europe, this racket is actually nowadays a bestseller. So guys, if you didn't see my quality control test for this racket, it will be somewhere here around. Just check it out. The quality control for this Gaël Monfils racket is outstanding. It's so good. And this is not the Gaël Monfils version, because Gaël Monfils plays with the 18x20 string pattern. This is a more spin-friendly racket with 16x19. And in my first impressions of this racket, I was kind of disappointed by the spin potential, but I was so wrong. These were the first impressions, and they can be wrong. And glad that they were wrong, because guys, sometimes when the first impressions are too good, you will find out later when you're playing with the racket that the racket is not that good as it was at the very beginning. And this was the exact opposite case with this racket. So the racket wasn't actually that good at the beginning. I didn't have the feel for the racket. I thought that this racket is rather underpowered. And actually, yes, it's a more control-oriented racket than you would think. So if you are watching this video, you are particularly here for this racket. For sure, you are searching for the insight, for the info, for the detail, let's say, experience, and I will give you that, because this racket really changes how you think about a tennis racket. So let's check the parameters of this racket, because they are quite different in one specification particularly. So the head size is 630 square centimeters, and they put on the frame also how many inches is that, and it is 97.6. It's a really nice small detail that they put there in the frame. So 97.6 square inches. The weight is 305 grams. In pounds, it is 0.67 pounds. And now, the most important thing that makes this racket so different from the other players' sticks. So it's the balance. It is 315 millimeters or 12.4 inches. So I love that. I love that they put the inches and pounds there also with the tension. So the recommended tension is 21 and 20 up to 25 kilos, or 46 sorry, up to 55 pounds, string pattern 16x19. But let's jump back to the balance. So the balance, guys, is 315, and this is a 305 gram racket. What does it mean? It's way balanced to the hand, so the balance is on the similar level like for rackets that weight 315 or 320 gram. So at that point you have a perfect control over the swing. And you might be asking a question, why they are making kind of a player stick with such a thin beam. By the way, the beam is about 22 millimeters constantly, and yeah, it really looks like the Head Prestige rackets or the Wilson Pro Staff 97 racket. So back to the question, why do they make this type of balance? So guys, this is a racket for Decathlon store from ARTENGO, their own brand. And people that come to Decathlon store, they are not even club level players. They are usually very beginners, or maybe a little bit advanced level of play. But people who go in Decathlon store, they are not playing tournaments. They are not in a competition level. So when they see this racket and when they see that there is the tour name, they grab the racket, they buy the racket, and they realize that they can play with this racket, and that's the great sensation. So the balance, 315 millimeters, is there to make the racket easy for you to swing with. So the maneuverability with this frame is just phenomenal. It is so easy that even a beginner can play with this racket, as you can see in the quality control test, because the swing weight for this frame, without any customization, and we will jump to that next, is only about like 307 or 309. I don't remember, just watch the video of the quality control for this racket. So if you go to the Decathlon store, you are quite unexperienced in tennis, but you want to feel that sensation, you just want to feel like Gaël Monfils. You buy this racket, you grab it in your hand, and suddenly you play really, or you feel like this racket is so easy to swing with, then you can actually enjoy the other parameters like the smaller head or the really nice feel. So that was a very smart point, or a very smart step from Decathlon store, that they made this racket 350 millimeters. And the greatest part, and it's quite unnecessary for the experienced players, is that you can customize this racket, and you will customize this racket for your taste. So as you go up and up with your level of tennis, you then can customize the racket to your level of tennis. You can add weight into the head like I did, and you will change the specs of the racket, you will change the feel dramatically. So now we will take a look how I did customize the racket, because in stock form I felt like the racket was kind of unstable at some shots. It didn't have the plow through I just want to have. I kind of a need for my play and for the advanced tennis. So what I did, I customized the frame with 3 grams of these stripes of the lead. By the way, it's from Tennis Warehouse, it's really kind of cheap and it looks great on the frame. So I customized it here. So I put 3 grams on the 3 o'clock and 3 grams on the 6 o'clock. Of course, it must be on both sides of the frame. So each of these stripes has 1.5 grams. So 1.5 gram, 1.5 gram, that makes 3 grams on each of the sides. And the swing weight, guys, changed dramatically, and now the racket is exactly how I wanted to have it. So guys, check out how the swing weight changed for this frame right now. And remember, there is no overgrip, so the grip size is the grip size number 3. Okay, I need to turn it more. Remember, the machine is perfectly calibrated. I do it every time, so let's do it. Yep, it's 320. And guys, with these tapes on the 3 o'clock and 9 o'clock, 320, when I hit with this racket, it's like a completely different racket. It's like, it feels like the premium brands. It feels really like the Prestige. It feels really like the Pro Staff 97. But it's so easy to play with this racket. It's so maneuverable. But at the same time, the precision is really good. The power is really good. But maybe for someone who is on the, let's say, on the advanced and tournament level of play, you should try to put, let's say, 2 or up to 4 grams into the head to give the racket even more plow through. So after that, I believe the racket will have swing weight around, let's say, 330, 335, and it would feel like let's say pro stock racket. But I like it in this exact form. it's really good. It's changed the racket massively, and yeah, this is how you should customize the racket. So guys, there you have it. So after customizing this racket with just 6 grams of lead in these parts, the swing weight went up to 322, and that's really what this racket needed for the advanced club level and tournament level of play. For people who are, let's say, on a even higher level of play and who just want even more flow through, just add some lead at the 12 o'clock, and the swing weight, by the way, when you put there like 3 or 4 grams of lead, then the swing weight will rise above 330 for sure, and that will be a lot for this type of racket, and that will be a really player's racket after you do this. But I like it how I did it myself, and still the racket feels so nice. For some reason I can swing with this racket so easily. Maybe it has something to do with the thinner frame, because I'm used to thicker frames. Maybe it has something to do with the smaller head size, because I'm used to a bigger head size, 100 square inches, and this is smaller. This racket is much more precise. And now with the customizing, with the custom job, there are, I would say, almost no flaws for this racket. It's a standard racket that after the customizing job, it is really worth, actually, it's worth like 200, 220, 230 American dollars, or 220 euros, or 5,000 Czech crowns. So this is a proper stick, and if you customize it, it will deliver what you want. So the best shots with this racket. What are the best shots with this racket? So guys, by far it is the serve, and this is a great info, because the serve is so whippy. So the RA, the stiffness for this racket, I believe is about 64 or 65. So it's on the medium level of the stiffness. Compared to my Technifiber rackets, it is really flexible, because my Technifiber rackets, they have stiffness of around 70 RA. So this 65 or 64 RA tennis racket is so nice, it's so flexible. You can feel how the ball stays on the strings for just a little bit longer. By the way, I strung the racket with my favorite Technifiber Black Coat 1.28 millimeters at 25 and 24 kilos. And it is so good, it is so great. So I spent a couple of hours with this racket, like lots of hours. The strings are still there, they didn't break, but they are, yeah, almost done, I would say. So if I do this, I can already see that they are on the limit now. But they still, they stay in their place, they don't move. So the precision is really good with this racket. Back to the serve. So the serve with this racket is so whippy. It is kind of, you are a little bit dragging the ball, and the ball flies really long. For me, it's almost impossible to put the ball actually into the net. I usually with this racket made fold into out. So that's a good sign, because out is not such a big deal. Net is always a big problem when you hit it into the net. So serve, great. Really good precision, and great also spin effect. So the spin is actually magnificent for this racket. I kind of changed a little bit maybe how I swing the racket, because I needed to. It's a different level of racket, the smaller head size, the thinner beam. It's a low powered racket, and I realized how big spin potential is in this racket. It's actually massive, as you will see in the video in my footage. So the spin is great. Next, what I really like is how this racket, when you hit it in the sweet spot, how it really goes through the ball, and how it, when you hit it correctly, really creates the energy. But it's an energy that you feel in your hand, you have it in your control. It has not that trampoline effect like some of the other rackets have. It's like you feel where you play. And even on my double-handed backhand, which is always a huge problem when I'm trying rackets with 630 square centimeter head size with the 98 inches head size. I always struggle with my double-handed backhand, but with this racket, no issue. I even play better backhand with this racket than with my Technifiber racket, which is kind of surprising. What I really like are the slice, backhand slice, forehand slice. It is so confident with this racket. It is also kind of so easy. I think that the racket might be more flexible than it actually is advertised. I believe it is rather 62 RA because it's some kind of it flexes really in your hand, but in a way that is so pleasant. So you really feel you really feel that the vibrations, the bad vibrations, are filtered out of the racket, and the feel that goes through the frame to your hand is constant and it's well balanced. So there is nothing that makes the vibrations too harsh, and there is nothing that makes the vibrations too, let's say, muted, too dampened. And yeah, I play with a dampener, but maybe this racket will be a great racket to play with without a dampener. So if you are a no dampener player, I think you will love this racket. And volleys on the net, this racket is top notch. It is not as stable as, let's say, the V-Core Pros. No, it is rather more flexible, and it feels really like the Pro Staff 97 or like the Prestige rackets from Head. So guys, I can't recommend this racket more, and I need to think twice before I say my final words when the year will come to an end. What is the best racket of the year 2022? So the biggest name right now is the new Technifiber T5 305 ISO. Check it out somewhere here, I'll review it. And this cheap racket from Artengo is right behind, because guys, for this money you need to buy this racket just to have it, just put it in your bag and you can have a blast of a fun. You can coach with it. I coach with this racket, and I can like this switch to a performance tennis and have great awesome shots, play awesome shots with this racket that are really on the same level as the Wilson Pro Staff or the Head Prestige. So guys, Artengo is really doing some amazing job. So if you don't have enough money, you are maybe on a advanced level, on a club level, on an intermediate level, you want to buy new rackets, you want more precision, you want more control, you want more feel, but you don't want to spend like $500 for 2 rackets. Just buy 2 of these. For $250 you will get 2 of these, and maybe even few dampeners and few overgrips as a complete pack. And by the way, the racket, the design of the racket, it is so cool, it is so nice. It feels a little bit mysterious. It feels like you have something special in your hand. And people are always asking, what is this racket? Because yeah, the black design and it's a little bit shiny. It is not glossy, I would say, but it is some kind of I would say medium glossy. Maybe it is, yeah, maybe it is glossy, but not over too, let's say, shiny, but it slides nicely in your hand. It just feels like a classic tennis racket without all the different stuff on the frame, all the crazy designs like from other manufacturers. It's just a classic frame. It is a classic. Buy this classic. When it's in stock, maybe it won't be in stock anymore in the future. So guys, do me a favor. Go to your Decathlon store, grab this racket, try this racket, because I think they have programmed a demo program that you can try the rackets like for a few days, but you will have to try it with their strings. But I've heard that ARTENGO has decent strings, so just try the racket. You won't be disappointed. And if you are on a, let's say, intermediate or advanced or expert level, let's say tournament level of play, just buy this racket and customize it to your taste, because probably it's the best racket for customizing on the market right now, thanks to the balance. The balance is just great. So ARTENGO, I never did that, guys. Super racket. I'm super happy I did buy it by myself. I have it in my bag and it will stay in my bag like forever, guys. So guys, let me know in the comments, what do you think about ARTENGO? Do you like the brand? Do you like how the racket looks like? We have more and more players with the ARTENGO products. They have beautiful bags, really I would say really with a great quality, and their products are getting better and better, and this racket is just magnificent. For its price, you can't beat it. You can't beat this racket for this price. And even the big brands, they should be really worried now, because there is the new name, new brand in the ring. So guys, thank you very much for watching. Let me know in the comments what you think about these products from ARTENGO or from Decathlon store. And as usual, give me thumbs up if you like the video. Give me thumbs down if you didn't like the video. Yes, you can. Don't you dare give me thumbs down. And as usual, if you want to support my channel greatly, just buy me a coffee. The link is below in the description of the video. And for now, guys, enjoy tennis, play tennis every time, every day. And with this racket, you will definitely enjoy the maneuverability. So guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye, guys.
You can't be serious, man. You cannot be serious! That ball was on the line!